We're back. I'm Dr. Stephen Herbin III, and I'm taking it to the house.
I'm Dr. Timothy Hoover, and I'm taking this to the house. Bruh, on Sunday, we got the one of the biggest sporting events in the world about to happen. And for a couple of days, nobody was talking about it. Why? Because the most clandestine move of the NBA ever, maybe ever, the biggest thing ever could upstage the Super Bowl. How does that happen? Oh, should we even talk about it? Because nobody told me, nobody told Anthony Davis, nobody told Luca, nobody told LeBron. I'm trying to figure out how does this happen in 2025 where nobody knows except for Palinka and Nico? How does that happen in 2025? Man, I'm going to leave it right there because it's called a tease. It's called a tease. I'm going to throw it to you, and we're going to go wherever you decide you want to go first. Super Bowl, NBA, trades, no trades. How you want to approach this, brother? Let's go.
You just said it. This is the week of the Super Bowl, but I don't want to talk about the Super Bowl because I want to give, if I could see Adam Silver right now, I give him a pound, I give him a hands up, I give him like, yo, because he literally said, okay, NFL, you took my Christmas. I got you. So you're gonna take Christmas? Wait till this happens. No, tell me how my ass tastes. Yo, I mean, dog, we are 72 hours away from the Super Bowl, and we're talking about the Lakers and the Mavs and all these trades that has happened on Saturday. Last Saturday, man. That's all I've been watching. You already know this is my time where I'm all about football. I'm actually invested in the NBA. Props to Adam Silver, man. He did an ultimate FU. Roger Goodell, FU, bro. Like, who does that? And the way it was done, like it is still, bro, it is still on major networks about a trade for somebody who can't even play right now. He can't, Luca can't play yet. And we're still talking about it. Bro, they showed him coming off the plane, not Patrick Mahomes, not Jalen Hurts. They showed Luca coming off the plane in LA, sitting on a bench in a game he can't play.
Right.
Dog, I am so hyped, man. Like, what do you think about this? How did the NBA do this? Was that the ultimate FU moment for Adam Silver?
So, for the fans, if you don't know, you need to know. Saturday night, everybody, some people are sleeping. It was kind of quiet. NFL is waiting for the Super Bowl. There was really nothing going on, and most people got a text. Luca from Dallas Mavericks traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and some change. And people think, okay, bull, this is a bull. Somebody drunk, somebody been hacked, something is wrong. And then, as a matter of fact, you asked, is this for real? And I said, check a couple of sources. Yeah, it's happening. My first reaction is it was a hack. It wasn't real. Then when I started absorbing it, I was pissed about it. I was not cool with it at all because the Lakers. I'm a ride and die kind of guy, a Laker guy, and I was comfortable where I was with AD, with Max Christie, and the direction JJ had them going in Palinka. I was comfortable with it. Then I had to think about it. Dog, we're playing chess right about now. AD's 30 plus years old, and he's all that in a bag of chips. He is going to be good for Dallas Mavericks. Very good, as long as he's healthy. And that's the caveat, right? But Luca is just going to be 25 years old, and we're talking about we're talking about the next 10 years now. Staying healthy. We're talking about the bridge from LeBron and going further. We're talking about a transition plan. So when I thought about that, I thought Palinka, okay, Nico, cool. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Both sides win. Right now, in the immediate, in my opinion, yeah, I'm like some of the talking heads. You lose that defensive presence, you lose that rim protector and rebound extraordinaire because AD is an all pro. Well, Luca, man, Luca's giving me 24, 25 points. He's giving me double digits. He can go triple double any day, that he laces them up. So we almost make up for rebounds and assists and scoring just to block shots. Okay, so we're going to lose when it comes to block shots. That's where you just got to limit the other team to one shot, gang rebound, and that's what I saw last night in the game. But my reaction is now I'm okay with it. Let's go, let's go. And I'm not giving up. A lot of people are giving up on this season because we gotten rid of. I'm talking about the Lakers. They're giving up. They don't say the Lakers have a chance. No, I say anybody has a chance when you got Luka and LeBron, two smart, very smart, intelligent, high IQ basketball players who are first want to pass the ball. So all you need are people that can knock down an open shot and catch them live because they're going to draw. They got the gravity. They're going to draw too. So let's go. I'm with it. I toss it back to you, sir. What say you?
Bruh, I'm more energized about this than I was when we got AD. I think we talked about in Green Room either last week or even offline. AD is not the alpha, and he don't want to be the alpha.
Right.
We've given them, the team has given them opportunities since 2019 before COVID. Hey, you're supposed to be the heir apparent. We were excited then. He just won't take it. Even LeBron has deferred and tried. He just won't take it. So like you, I'm content. We are what we are. But to know that we were that team and still doing play-in tournaments, 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, we're hanging at the barrel. I'm not comfortable with that. Bruh. So to me, it looked like it's an upgrade. You're right. AD last 2 years been extremely healthy, which is a rare, but he's getting older, which means that health TikTok is going to start going back down.
Right.
But then you look at Luka. He led his team. He led his team to the end.
Single-handedly.
He led his team with Kyrie, and I say nothing wrong, but it's his team. What did AD do when he's with New Orleans? What did he do? Yes, individual accomplishments, great, got it. You're going to get these double doubles. You're going to be the rim protector. But look, let's be real. Who plays defense in the NBA now anyways? There's a game the other night, 130-something points. So who even plays defense? So I love defensive game, but the NBA's not playing defense. And hell, if we were playing that good defense, we would have been in the finals last 3 years. So, But now who's going to double LeBron? Who's going to double Luka? Like you said, both are threats. And Luka's hungry. And knowing that we went to the youth movement with someone who is proven, he's proven. Now you tell me 6 years from now when he's 31, how much more better, wiser when he is learning from LeBron. He wants to taste championship. And LeBron wants to pass it. So to have someone, they got a 15-year difference, and they're still balling at the top where LeBron's going to eventually go down, and then Luka continues improving. Man, I mean, the guy is at an all-time level. So just to see where we're at right there, I'm so encouraged. And not taken away from AD. I think he's going to ball out. Kyrie's going to have a traditional pick and roll, dominant point guard. You're going to have your man in the middle. AD's going to be able to play the 4 like he wanted to. So I think it's a win-win.
Right.
But I believe we got the number one. We won out. And again, to your point, this wasn't hey, we're going to give Luka with 2 first-round picks. I mean, bruh, 1-for-1 swap. That is straight up you and I playing with our, baseball cards back in the day, saying, hey, look, I'll give you this Mark McGwire for your Sammy Sosa. Sure, no problem. I mean, it was just a 1-for-1. Let's not tell anybody. Just wake up in the morning. I thought that was awesome. But I do believe that we could do something with this. We could do something with this year. I'm not expecting a championship, but I believe we can definitely finish top 4 in the West. We're a force to be reckoned with, bro.
Well, right now we're sitting pretty well because we're the 5th seed as we speak right now. All-Star break is in another week or so. So, like you were talking about last couple of years, we're fighting to get in the play-in. We're fighting. No, we're now in a very comfortable spot. We can even move up a couple of spots where we can get home court that first round. So I love our positioning right now. And if last night's game is any indicator, that infusion of energy, bruh, from tip off to closing bell was exciting last night. I saw the Lakers without a true center. We got Jackson Hayes, and bruh, he can run. He can protect the rim. He's a lob threat. He's an energy guy. Cool. But everybody else, Rui, uh, AR-15, everybody, Vandy, bruh, everybody was moving. LeBron was moving his feet and playing defense, limiting the Clippers, and Clippers have been our nemesis, limiting the Clippers to one shot. And our mistakes that we're prone to make were in the first half, maybe two turnovers. I'm like, bruh, if we could take care of the Rock, limit any team, I don't care who it is, Joker, Denver, Cleveland, Boston, if we can do that, we give ourselves a chance without a big man. But I want a big man. We need a big man. You need a threat. And AD was that guy. So Jackson Hayes, he's not AD. Let's not get it twisted. AD is top 75. Okay. Top 75 of all time. Jackson Hayes is maybe top 75 in the league now as we speak. Maybe. But he's not. He's good. He's just an energy guy. We need somebody like Capella on Atlanta, who's not getting a whole lot of run, who can protect the rim, who's a lob threat, and that defensive presence, but don't demand the ball. So everything else can happen all around them. The moons and satellites, everything will be in place. However, that's me playing fantasy. Nothing else happens, man, we just got to go with what we got and roll with it. As you said last year when Luka, Kyrie, and the boys, he took them. He really helped manufacture and got them there. And I didn't think they were going to make it out of the Western Conference Finals, because we were talking about Minnesota and Minnesota's athleticism and Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. We're talking about all this hype that they had, and yet Luka just, you got to come and play me. You put two on me, my bigs are going to run. They're going to dunk on you. They're going to smash it on you. So I'm looking at yes, small sample size, but the sample size is, we got 5 years of Luka in the league. It's maybe 6 years. Been all pro about 5 years. Okay. And we know his weight is a problem. Okay. For who? You can be all pro and still not play defense and not have good weight. I believe all that's going to be corrected because you're with one of the best to ever do it, that being LeBron, who knows about body maintenance and the prize in staying healthy, in being investing and smacked in his face.
He's
He had
be a
he was he had a chance for a max contract if he stayed with Dallas. Dallas said, no, we're not going to pay you max contract. Matter of fact, we're going to send you out of town. And so I'm like, okay, he should be highly motivated. He should be really pissed right about now because of what Dallas did to him, and he should show them. Lose the weight, play some defense, use your 6'7", 6'8" body, and go.
The question is, why are they hazing him up on his weight? Is Joker the most fit? I mean, damn, like when did Luka's conditioning be something when you got Jokic, who is winning MVPs back and forth? He's no Shaq Diesel. He's no Dwight Howard.
Right.
I mean, like, where's this coming from? Again, this dude is still a 5-time All-Pro, All-NBA, took his team to the finals, Western Conference Finals, and the NBA Finals. He's still before the age of 25. Got it. He's going to learn how to be a champion. He's going to learn how to get to the next level. And again, 15-year age difference, how much he will absorb in these next few years. We always talk about the transition at the Lakers. Kareem with Magic. And they had a little tiff a little bit. Then eventually Magic became the guy. Shaq and Kobe, what could have been. I still believe
Right.
Kobe should have humbled himself a little bit because it was still Shaq's team. It was still Shaq's team. Then Shaq could have aged out while Kobe would have been the lead. And that was supposed to happen this time with AD and LeBron. AD didn't want none. He didn't want none. That's okay. But it can happen now. Where Luka knows he is the heir apparent. LeBron's going to mentor, teach, coach, show him how to body maintenance, how to be a champion. Let's understand, yes, we have not gotten a championship in almost 5 years. However, every place that LeBron has gone, including the Lakers, he has won a championship. So if now he reloads, he has a Luka Doncic. Don't forget, Kevin Love wasn't the most in shape person either when he came from Minnesota. When he left from Minnesota and came to work in Cleveland, he had a whole different body type. So I don't, it's culture, it's fit, it's teammates. He said when he had that interview, oh, Los Angeles Lakers, one of my favorite teams of all time. I want to be here. And Kobe was my favorite player and to play alongside LeBron. Now, he has a choice. He could do Dwight Howard-ish. He could take this year, play with the Lakers, and then test his luck out there like Dwight Howard did when he left, when he had a chance to play with Kobe. And then he decided he wanted to take the apple and left the team. And then he's been searching to come back ever since. So Luka will have decisions to make this summer. But it would behoove him. Do I want to be a champion or do I want to start doing this like I did in Dallas? He's already done that. So very exciting. I believe this is going to be a I'm dug in. Again, we're talking more about this than the Super Bowl. I'm dug in, bro. 10 games over 500. I'll stay away from the TV until after the Super Bowl. Then I'll start watching. But I do know he's supposed to play this Saturday. So, but
Yeah.
man, this is awesome.
Yeah, being a fan of the Lakers, Max Christie, you see him grow up. He was drafted. He was a team guy, and I hate to see him go. But it's the business, and so I also want to apologize to our fans and to my producer as well as you. My internet over here acting kind of crazy, so y'all bear with me, and I'll work through this. But I know I have a more than capable co-host and a Super Bowl. We do have a Super Bowl. We do have a Super Bowl. Can we transition? Are you good? Did you get that?
I'm good. I got that out. I think I got enough. I got enough in the tank for Chiefs and Eagles. I mean, that's like the understory today. I got enough.
Well, before we go there, though, a couple other moves that were significant in the NBA. We're talking about De'Aaron Fox going to the Spurs. Him and Wemby, Chris Paul. I think that's going to resonate very loudly in the NBA this year, but especially next year. That's a huge move. And let's not forget about Chris Middleton from Milwaukee for Kyle Kuzma, who was with Washington, goes. That's a nice little swap because Chris Middleton stud when he was healthy. And he's no longer healthy. He's a shell of himself. However, he needs to recover. He's not 100% yet. And so Milwaukee again made a business move. I need somebody young. I need a third wheel right now. Because the window, we know about the wheels, the window's closing quickly. So with Damian Lillard, the Greek Freak there, and Kuzma, I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to see it how it comes together. So automatically, we can't assume that because there's such thing called chemistry and fit. And so I'm excited to see what Luka does, how he fits, how he, how he gels, how does it affect Austin Reeves, and the rest of the team. Talk about the Lakers. How does Kuzma fit in? Because in Washington, he was an alpha. Not up in Milwaukee, partner. It ain't gonna happen. And what about I talk about De'Aaron Fox coming to the Spurs. That's very good, very nice. And Chris Paul, I can see Chris Paul relinquishing his lead for De'Aaron Fox.
By far, by far. I totally agree with you. I'm glad you gave the disclaimer on the internet. Otherwise, it sounded like you were kind of drunk on air, but we made it through. I really do believe Kuzma didn't show who he could have been. Maybe he had another 2 more years left in LA, then going to Washington. He did not break out the way I thought he would break out. He was a diamond in the rough when he was with LA. He didn't break out like the Brandon Ingram or Randall did, or when they were able to get their own team. So he is just going to be a role player playing with Giannis and Lillard. And to Middleton, hey, you did your part. You won a championship. He was a force to be reckoned with, but he's at the tail end of his career. But he could definitely say, "Hey, I am an NBA champion." He could take that veteran presence to Washington, and it'll be interesting to see what he does with that. But again, he is a champion. I totally concur with the Spurs. Think next year they'll definitely be that force to be reckoned with. You get a Fox who's going to put up 20 plus. You got Wemby who's just a beast. It almost starts shaping up like them old Spurs versus Lakers rivalry in the early 2000s, man. So that'll be interesting to see how Popovich and the Spurs they reboot. So as we stated, man, it's Super Bowl Sunday. We talked about it last week. We dazzled it. We played around. We teased. We played the food. Who's your pick, bro? Who's your pick? Why are they your pick? And what says you as you move into this weekend?
Okay, internet, please work with me here. Work with me. Picking the Chiefs. I want the story of the three-peat. I want Mahomes to eventually catch Brady. Quarterback to quarterback, apples to apples. I feel he's better, but you need championships to be in the argument. I love the Andy Reid story, and I love the Chiefs story. I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm with you. No contention here.
I do and can see the Eagles winning because of skilled players at every position, to include defense. And the only flaw is the coach, because he gets to the only flaw that they have. But I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. To you, sir.
Kerr, I said it last week. Eagles have a better roster, but the Chiefs have a better team. Starting from top to bottom, I'm going with the Chiefs, and this is my reason why. As you say, Andy Reid. I want him to beat the hell out of the Eagles. While I do like the Eagles, one of my favorite NFC teams, I don't like how the Eagles did him. I'm all about that revenge. I don't like how they did him. He was their coach. He loved that team. He had a great coaching tree as a result of coaching that team. Talk about the Harbaughs, McDermott's, Sirianni. Like, he has a pretty good coach tree off that team alone. He gave those opportunities to Michael Vick when everybody turned their back to him. He gave the opportunities to Donovan McNabb. He has gave the opportunity to the black quarterback. But again, I think he's a great leader. He's a great coach. He's funny. He's real. He's transparent. I love the story. He's also a California dude. So yes. So that's one. I want him to beat the Eagles because I want them to understand you gave up on me. Chiefs did not. And look what happens now. Now I'm all about that underdog. I'm all about that person that people counted out because everyone has a chance for that redemption. So I love that story. So that's just like that more emotional connection. Then, to your point, we had not seen a three-peat ever. There's been close. There's been teams that's been close, but no one's done it. What better story is it that Patrick Mahomes does it? And he's still a young quarterback. We're talking about the first 8 years of his career. He's been in the AFC Championship game 7 years, and he does a three-peat. That's number two. The third story about this is that what better thing would it be in our generation to see generational talent where we thought Brady was going to be the GOAT that never would be surpassed. That doesn't even stand for 10 years. It's very possible the next 5 to 10 years that Mahomes could be, the GOAT, where he lost to Brady 101, but when it's all said and done, this dude could have 7 or 8, 9 ships. Wow. Wow, that'd be awesome. And again, there is a story, there is a movie, there's a documentary. If you have not seen it, fans, if y'all have not seen it, it's called The Evolution of the Black Quarterback on Prime Video. Great story. It talks about the trials and tribulations, challenges of black quarterbacks, the perception that they weren't smart enough. They did not want black quarterback leading a group of white men. All these stories, and so they take you on this road trip from the early 1900s all the way to present day. The role of the black quarterback and how the NFL had challenges accepting that. And so to watch this come full circle in almost 100 years of the sport being America's pastime now. I take that from baseball. Oh man, what a great story. And then, I'm an AFC guy, and I just want to see them hoist it up one more time. I do feel bad for Saquon in the sense that he had an amazing season, that you can actually lose the Super Bowl and only just be a 2,000-yard rusher. Like, he had a chance to break the record against his former team that once again gave up on him. What kind of story that would have been, to at least he would have had the individual accolade to come out and say, look, hey, this was a great season. So that will kind of, from another story perspective, it kind of sucks that he gave up for the team to make sure he can be healthy for the postseason, but they don't win the Super Bowl. He just had this number 10 on the list of 2,000 yards.
Bruh, I'm going to end it right there because I know my internet is crapped on this end, and I apologize to you and my producer. So carry it on, brother. Carry it on. I can't do much more. I'll be here cheering you on.
Hey, we already, as we say in the Army, it's trace of burnout. There's no more meat on this bone. Everyone has taken out to-go plates. People are licking plates and drinking the last remnants of milk at the bottom of this bowl. There ain't nothing left, brother. There ain't nothing left. All we can say is, fans, we see y'all next Monday. We will see y'all next week, and we will talk about the results of this amazing weekend ahead of us. What will Laker Nation do? Will Chief Nation come through and take those Philly cheesesteaks and say, we got something for you? This is going to be a smorgasbord. This is on, baby! Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry, man.
Gino, they gonna get you. Oh, they gonna. Oh, you froze a couple times too.
It's all